Hello Go community, today we'll be reviewing the Foris FS2332 gaming monitor by Eizo. This monitor was provided to us by IDN, so a big thank you to them. This monitor has a 23-inch screen, which is an IPS panel with LED backlighting. As you can see from the samples here, the images look very crisp and very vibrant and colorful without losing any color accuracy. And we'll be going ahead and reviewing the monitor and comparing it against a non-IPS monitor. Let's first begin with the physical properties of the monitor. It measures at 15.8 inches high and 21.6 inches wide and 2.3 inches deep. This monitor comes with two 0.5 stereo speakers and a headset jack so you can listen to your audio. The included inputs and outputs include a switch for your power and a power plug. Also included are two HDMIs, HDMI 1 and 2, a DVI and a D-sub, or as we call it VGA, and a line in for your audio. The monitor is well ventilated and takes the idea of functionality over looks in its thermal design. In the front of the monitor we have the LED indicator, which shows if the monitor is on, off or on standby, the power button of course with the volume up and down, the signal button, which are all very small buttons, the IR receiver for the remote, and lastly the auto eco view to detect the lighting in your room and adjust the brightness. The included remote gives you a lot of flexibility in controlling your monitor from a distance. Although this monitor is only 23 inches in size, you get the advantage of having the higher pixel density, and I've used this monitor for around a month and found it very good for gaming, for watching movies, or for photo editing, and especially for video editing. The image quality preserves the true-to-life color and minimizes the loss of color accuracy. This monitor includes a few color profiles such as User 1 for custom profile, User 2, sRGB, which I love using, Paper mode, Game mode, and Cinema mode. So now we're going to compare the Foris against the Asus VK278Q, which is a 27-inch Full HD monitor. As we can see here is a front view of a very colorful picture with a lot of different highlights. As you can see, the Asus matches very well, although the crispness on the Foris is much better. Looking at the side of the Asus, you see the colors are slightly yellowish and lost. Let's take a look at that again. But once we go back to the Foris and we take a look at the side, the colors are preserved almost 100% accurate. The same goes with the top view. You start noticing that the Foris keeps the colors while the whites are overexposed with the Asus. And from the bottom you'll see that the Foris again retains the colors, while with the Asus the blacks are just crushed over here and you can't see anything in the details of the picture. So very good results from the Foris. Moving on from the performance and the viewing angles, we see that this unit does have some backlight bleeding when we turn off the lights, although once we turn on the lights we will not notice anything anymore and it's not so bad. Next up, we duplicated the PC signal so that the same signal would be on both monitors and started a timer that will show us the difference in time or input lag that we get with the monitor. As you can see, the Eizo is catching up very well with the CRT monitor. Over here it's lagging behind a bit, and the next frame again is catching up very well and it has very minimal input lag. Now against the Asus monitor back again, they seem to catch up, but then the Asus monitor lags behind the Eizo monitor. So the Eizo monitor, as you can see again over here, is a much better performing monitor in terms of input lag. Moving to the response time of the monitor, we see that the Eizo monitor is not as good as the Asus monitor, simply because the Eizo monitor is rated at 6 milliseconds while the Asus monitor is rated at 2 milliseconds. So in terms of 0 to 255, the Eizo monitor is lagging behind, although surprisingly enough for the values 64 to 192, the Eizo monitor is actually performing better than the Asus monitor, although it's rated at a higher response time. I've also recorded some sound samples on the monitors and the speakers, so take a listen to them. As you can hear, the speakers on the Eizo monitor are not its strong point, and I would recommend using an external speaker instead. So to conclude the review, the Foris FS2332 monitor provides excellent color accuracy, crisp images, and very low input lag. Now that's great for gamers that want to play fighting games, also for photographers or photo editors, graphics designers, also video editors that want to keep and retain the most color accuracy and image accuracy when editing. My only issues with this monitor is that the speakers are not good at all. Also, the unit is very bulky, but overall it is a very highly recommended product from me.